Alright, sorry if this is going to be a little bit hard to see, but today I'm going to be comparing Garmin auto routing to Navionics. Before I say anything, both of these are up to date. This Garmin is up to the latest software and maps, and the Navionics is updated to the latest maps. So, with that said, I'm going to show you a couple things first off. And again, it may be a little hard to see. I've got both of these zoomed into the same area. You see I got channel markers over here and no channel markers here. And there's Grunland Point. I'll come back over here to the Garmin, and this is a GPSMap 742XS. And you can see there's actually more channel markers here. Ooh, more channel markers here than on the Navionics one. But with that said, I'm on land, but I'm gonna have them navigate to the same place. So I'm gonna start with let me start with the Garmin. So I'm gonna go to waypoints, select the one that I want. Sorry if this is hard to see. Review, and then I'm going to navigate to, and then auto guidance. Alright, it's all done. I'm going to hit start navigation. And of course I'm on land, so it's going to look a little crazy. But let me get to the important part, which is right here. Alright, and again, this may be hard to see, but it just jets me right across, right through the shallows, and into where I need to go, there at the boat ramp. Now, the difference in inputting your information on your boat on the Garmin, it's going to ask you your preferred depth. Now, when I first did this, I made the mistake and put 3 feet in, which is my minimum depth, really, for my boat that's recommended. So it did even worse. So I had to go in and tell it like 12 feet, and it did better. But this is still pretty unacceptable. This would screw you up right here. Going across here, I guarantee you're going to be in 1 foot of water going through there. So it's not good. So let's go over to Navionics, and let's do route and automatic, and we're going to select my current location, and then my to location. I'm going to just, where's the ramp here? Here it is, exact same place. Alright, it's figuring it out. Boom. This is actually correct. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, so Garmin brought me to this point and shot me across. This one, Navionics, actually kept me in a channel, brought me all the way around in deep water, the way you're supposed to come into here. That is not what Garmin did. So anyway, I've done this with a couple of different areas. Garmin does okay sometimes, and even Navionics makes mistakes. So Navionics by far is the best auto routing of the two, of all the places I've tried to route to. But the the downside to that is you're going to either have to be out here with a phone or a tablet. And I did last year use the tablet, and it was okay. I have a video on that with my sea suckers and how I have it mounted in here. But I decided to go ahead with the Garmin, and I wanted the auto routing. The first one I bought did not have auto routing. I'm going to warn you right now, if you're going to buy a Garmin and you want auto routing, go to the Garmin website page. Go to the, even if it talks about auto routing in your user manual, go to your online user manual, and it will have, when you go into the auto guiding section, there is a little link in there that will show all the ones out of the box that have auto routing. Even though in your instruction manual it has a whole section on auto routing, all of the Garmins that have the Blue Map version 3 or the Lake Charts version 3 have the ability to do auto routing, but it is not it is a locked feature that you have to buy more maps for in certain models. Not all the models have it. So I've already made that mistake. But if you were wondering what the difference is between the two, the major difference is the Navionics does a much better job of keeping you in safe water. You should always review these paths whenever you're out on the water, and look and make sure that don't just follow it blindly. You can really screw yourself. Um, uh, this this particular boat ramp, I have made mistakes coming out of it. I know it looks like there's a lot of channel markers here. I do not believe all of those are there. And then there's actually these two channels kind of come together, and I don't know. I've talked to other boaters; they feel the same way about this certain boat ramp. It's very complicated. Well, not very complicated, but you really have to watch yourself. And I caught myself being lazy one time and following another boat out, not really paying attention to my chart, and he made a wrong turn. Next thing I know, I was in 1 foot of water, and I just had to keep throttle down. And luckily, I didn't get it any shallower and didn't mess anything on my boat up. So anyway, that's my quick demonstration of these two different but the same, because Garmin owns Navionics now, so I don't know why they don't have this grade of guidance on their chart plotters. I just don't get it. But anyway, hope this helps you decide which way you want to go if you're like me and like the auto routing features of these two.